And good evening, everyone, and welcome into another night of high school basketball on Hometown Media tonight. The Angola Hornets are home for their second to last home game of the season with a special start time of 6:30 as they take on the Eastside Blazers. Alongside Mark Cockcroft, I'm Brett Briscoe. Rusty's on camera. Great to have you with us tonight as we start to wind down the 2025-2026 boys basketball season. And Mark, it goes by so fast.
It always does. That weekend of Thanksgiving, and then you've got plenty of time to get to the holidays, and once you get past the holidays, it flies by.
Well, this has been a long layoff for Angola. They haven't played since a week ago on Wednesday night. 10 days when they went down and just throttled Belmont 75-40, and they're having a really good year.
They are, and to have a weekend off like they had last weekend off just doesn't happen very often.
No, not in the middle of the season it doesn't. But
you talk about putting a season together. They have done a really, really nice job. They've been fun to watch, and they get after it, and it's turned into a special season.
It has, and it's going to be interesting to see when those tournament pairings come out on Sunday, how they match up in that sectional, because that's going to be a tough sectional, but right draw, they can win it.
Yes, absolutely, and that's the mindset they've got, and it's the mindset they're going to have with them for the next couple of weeks.
Meanwhile, Eastside Blazers come in. This is a program that struggled again this year with numbers. No JV team, thus we're playing at 6:30 in the evening. But then you look at their varsity roster, only 10 players, and 5 of those are freshmen.
Yeah.
And this is a program that not too long ago was one of the top 2A teams in Northern Indiana.
When you just think about it, you don't have a freshman team, you don't have a JV team, and you've got 10 on the varsity. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough for practices. It's tough to get stuff done in practices. But the kids that they do have compete very hard.
Yeah, they have. They've won 8 games, and they're coming off a triple overtime win against Woodland, 68-63. So they're going to show up, and they're going to compete. Before we get started any further, though, some other house cleaning details we'd like to take care of. First of all, Dallas Davidson went down to the IHSAA state tournament today down at Cambridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, and he won his first match by pin to advance to tomorrow's quarterfinals, which guarantees him a spot on the podium at the state final. So big congratulations to Dallas Davidson. And it's been a while since Angola had a guy move through to Saturday.
Yeah, and that is a big, big deal.
It is.
I mean, you talk about no classes in Indiana for wrestling, and then you're down to the final 8 out of over 300 schools.
Yeah.
It's quite a feat. I mean, just to get there, to win that first match, and then obviously tomorrow's a big day for Dallas.
And then congratulations to Seth Wilcox. Earlier this week, he was named the new football coach here at Angola, former head coach in DeKalb. But everybody you talk to is really thrilled with Coach Wilcox and what he's going to bring to the program.
Yeah, he'd spent some time at Eastside prior to being at DeKalb, so he knows the area very well. He knows his coaches very well. I had a chance to talk with him last night for a while. He was meeting with some of his assistant coaches after track practice, and it's an exciting time. It has been a marvelous, marvelous run, but it's always it's going to be a little bit different with Coach Wilcox, and he knows it, and the kids know it, and the administration knows it. Andy had just left,
He left the program in really good shape.
He did. He really, really did, and just such an excellent person to be able to work with and put together some magical seasons, and that will carry on with Coach Wilcox.
And I think that one of the things he's got going in his favor as they work through the transition, he's bringing back almost his entire coaching staff. So you've got that continuity. Mm-hmm. You bring somebody in from the outside, that's not a guarantee.
That's exactly right.
So we'll see how that all plays out, because he had a good group of coaches with him last year. We're going to step away, take a timeout. We'll come back, and we'll get you the starting lineups and the tip-off as Angola battles Eastside here on a Friday night on Hometown Media.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
The hometown life is a good life. Morning coffee at a local cafe. Friendly people who always take the time to stop and say hello. Our hometown is a great place to build a future. We're here to help you do it.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Let's get the public address announcer James Woodworth and the players and starting lineups tonight for Angola and Eastside.
And number 33, Micah Miller. Now your starters. Number 4, Quentin Dickerhoff. Number 10, Bryce Strong. Number 12, Jackson Dale. Number 14, Golden Baker. And number 30, Leroy Ruffman. The Blazers are coached by Mr. Austin Brown. We are Angola, and this is whose house? Our house! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! And now, let's meet your Hornets! Your non-starters, number 4, Parker Gosley. Number 11, Reed Lance. Number 20, Jacob Fraley. Number 24, Niles Knox. And number 33, Drew Weber. And let's meet your starters. Senior Tyler Ruppel, number 0. Number 1, Senior Tommy Caswell. Number 2, Senior Ben Thomas. Number 3, Senior Ryan Stuckey. And number 5, Senior Haven Stocking. Your Hornets are close by, Mr. Ryan Butler.
So there you go, your starting lineup tonight for Eastside and Angola as we get ready to go here on a early Friday evening. And boy, I tell you what, for a 6:30 start, pretty good crowd.
It is a really good crowd.
I was wondering what it would be like with a 6:30 start because, you know, there's always people, maybe they just didn't know. But turns out we got a really good crowd on hand tonight for senior night for the Angola Hornets as we get ready to go here in this NECC battle. Hornets in the white with the purple and gold trim. They go left to right. Eastside gets the tap, and a quick, easy bucket will put the Blazers up early. Quentin Dickerhoff got the bucket, and on the other end, Ryan Stuckey answers. Of course, Eastside has gone through some coaching carousel issues the last several years, and they're hoping that Coach Austin Brow can kind of settle the program a little bit. Now in his second season. Inbounds comes up top. That's Jackson Dale. He'll take the deep three. It's off the back, no. And the rebound to Ben Thomas as Angola started all 5 of their seniors tonight. Here's Stockamp in the corner. Drive down the lane, and 2 more for Ryan Stuckey. Angola putting on the pressure. Trying to force a turnover, and Eastside's going to have to burn a timeout. As they had Dale trapped over near the far sideline, and they have to burn an early timeout. Angola with the early 4-2 lead. Well, we've got the timeout. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Autocraft Auto Body. From the classics to the contemporaries, they do it all. Collision repair, frame repair, restoration, and don't forget, you've got the right to choose who repairs your damaged vehicle, not your insurance company. Call Autocraft Auto Body, 1001 South Wayne Street in Angola. See Robert Jamie, 260-665-0077. So the Blazers have to burn that early timeout. Angola out to the 4-2 lead, both buckets by Ryan Stuckey. Inbounds comes to Strong. Drives down the right side of the lane, leans in and puts it off the glass and good, and we're tied at 4. First bucket of the night for Bryce Strong. Which next week will be the final week of the regular season as Thomas is fouled on his way to the bucket. Angola will have a road trip to West Noble tomorrow night. They're home on Tuesday to play East Noble. And then a week from tonight, hard to believe, they'll wrap up the regular season at Lakeland. And don't know if they'll play on the first night of the sectionals, but they are scheduled to start a week from Tuesday.
Where are those this year?
I don't remember. Was last year East Noble or Garrett? I would say one of those two.
I think it was Garrett.
I'd say Garrett, since East Noble hosted the girls sectional. Probably only the 2 places that can really handle it, right?
Yeah. Well, DeKalb could.
Well, yeah. That's blocked by Stuckey. Now the ball's loose. Stockamp comes out of the pack with it, lays it up, got it, and a foul. Crafty move to the basket by the senior Haven Stockamp, and he'll have a chance for the 3-point play.
Went up strong.
And used his body, too, to shield the defender. Stockamp makes the free throw, and the Hornets have doubled up the Blazers here early, 8-4. Coming with the pressure, they'll force another turnover. Rupel with the steal. Kick in the corner for Thomas. Ben drives, kicks it back for Stuckey. Spins on the baseline, leans in, couldn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Stockamp picks it up. Out it comes to Thomas. He'll take the 3 straight away, and it's good for Ben Thomas. And then Thomas knocks it out, or Stuckey knocks it out of bounds. So Angola started the 5 seniors, 3 have scored so far.
Is that Ben's first 3 of the year, I believe?
I don't remember him even taking one.
Yeah.
Here's the ball knocked away by Rupel, picked up by Caswell. Nice pass up for Stockamp, but he'll back it out. Now stutter step back to the basket, couldn't get that one to go. And the rebound pulled down by the 6'6 senior Nolan Baker. Stuckey another rebound, had it knocked away, loose on the floor. And Rupel will come out with it. Rupel drives in, lays it off the glass, and good.
They are attacking inside today.
9-point first quarter lead for Angola. And another turnover, outlet for Caswell, and he will lay it up and in. And Eastside wants another timeout. 4:37 to play here in the first. Angola out to an 11-point lead. We're back after this on Hometown Media.
Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and more.
Back at the Hive at Angola. Angola leads it 15-4. And if you're a sports fan, this has got to be one of the best times of year. You've got basketball heading down the home stretch, March Madness just around the corner, Olympic hockey teams playing, baseball season starting.
There's a lot going on.
Oh, I love it.
Boy, the Olympics, it's amazing just how thrilling it is.
You know, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, maybe a couple weeks ago I would have been. We've been watching curling at work.
I have too.
It is intense.
It is. I wish we had a, what do you call them, a
Curling club?
curling parlor?
Yeah.
I'd love to do that.
Bounce pass inside. Nice feed for Baker, and he puts it up and in. Well-designed play by Austin Brow out of the timeout. Stocky with a reverse layup. And Stuckey going to be whistled for the foul. And now, speaking of hockey, a line change coming in for Angola.
That is a line change.
Lance, Fraley, Knox, Weber, and Parker Gosley all into the ballgame for the Hornets. And Parker Gosley's one you got to watch if Angola has success pressuring the ball like they have. He's been known to flush one or two in JV games. That shot's no good. Gosley's got the rebound. Here's Weber, back to Gosley. Now Lance. It's a 2-3 zone for the Blazers. And a 3:24 to play here in the quarter. Fraley got it to Knox. Angola's leading scorer goes to work. Had it blocked, and the Blazers come out with it. Dale pulls up from 17, left it short. Battle for the rebound. It's saved, and Weber comes out with it for Angola. Off to Lance. Races to the other end. Gosley. Pump fake out to Fraley. He'll take the triple. That rims out. And the rebound pulled down by Nolan Baker. Three is off the side for Dale. Out of bounds. It'll be Angola's basketball. As we mentioned, just 10 players on the east side roster, and 5 of them are freshmen. And Knox just lost the handle on the drive to the basket.
Turn the corner, trying to stick it up inside, and just couldn't hold it.
And here's a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Fraley. And then it just kind of occurred to me, would we have the same kind of crowd if this would have been a normal start time of 7:30 or 8 with Indiana and Purdue playing tonight?
No.
I don't think so either. Here's a strong dive to the bucket by Worsler that's no good. Angola's got it back the other way. Lance all the way to the basket, and that was blocked by Baker. Pretty good big guy for the Blazers.
Yeah, he's picked up a couple blocks here early. Oops.
And he drug his pivot foot.
What time's that tip?
Indiana and
Yeah.
Purdue, 8, I think. Or probably about 8:05. Leroy Ruckman, the 6'2 freshman, is back in now for the Blazers. Angola offense is kind of slowed down a little bit since Eastside went to this 2-3 zone, and Fraley shuffled his feet before he put down the dribble, and that'll give it back to Eastside. This is where Angola's made their money with the full court pressure, but this time Eastside will throw over the top, and that's out of bounds. And up, we got a foul on Weber. That's the first on Weber, 3 against Angola here in the quarter. First one's up and good. First point of the night for Leroy, or for Micah Miller. And he got them both. Stuckey back in for Angola as he comes in to replace Gosley. In the middle, it goes to Stuckey. Down low, they tried to get it to Knox, and it was knocked away and stolen. And this 2-3 zone by Eastside's giving Angola some fits right now.
It is.
Dinkerhoff used up his dribble. Bounce and relief with Jackson Dale up top. Down under a minute to play here in the quarter. Here's a 3 straight away that rims out from Nolan Baker, and then on the rebound, a whistle and an Eastside foul. That'll be the third against the Blazers. And for Micah Miller, it's his first. Stockamp from deep, that's no good. Stuckey had the rebound, lost the handles. He got ready to go back up. Back out it comes to Stockamp. Down low to Knox, bustles it up, no, but a whistle and a foul will send Knox to the free throw line. Oh, they're really getting out on Stockamp when he touches the ball out on the perimeter.
Yeah. You've seen that video.
Mm-hmm. Knox has his first point. Evan Eldon and Bryce Strong back in now for Eastside with 26 seconds to go here in the quarter. Angola by 10, 18-8. Knox's second is no good. Got his own rebound. Muscles it up off the glass. That won't go. And the rebound come down to Baker. Long outlet up ahead for Eldon. He'll play it off the glass too strong. And Knox races back to the other end to get the rebound. Now Angola quickly to the other end. Here's Stuckey in the middle. Finds Lance in the corner for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound Knox. And that's the third block of the night for Nolan Baker. And Eastside won't get the shot away, and Angola will take a 10-point lead to the second quarter. After one, Hornets lead at 18-8 on Hometown Media.
This is where I work.
But this place,
it's also where I live.
Sometimes people talk about a community hospital.
And what they mean is a destination, a street address.
But here it's deeper than that.
Here, community is not about a place.
It's about people.
People who want help living healthier lives.
And the people helping them get there.
The true destination is health.
And that's why now it's in our name.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com.
18-8, Angola's got the 10-point lead as we go to the second quarter. It'll be Angola basketball. Hornets got off to a really fast start. In fact, they had, 13 points with over 4 minutes to go in the quarter, but then Eastside went to that 2-3 zone, and
things really slowed down.
pretty much everything Angola's had has come from the free throw line since then. Ever since Stockcamp's layup on that breakaway after the turnover. It's deflected, tracked down by Caswell. Trying to throw it down low to Knox, and I tell you what, Nolan Baker's been a one-man wrecking crew in the paint. He's getting his hands on everything.
He is.
Here's a pull-up jumper from Eldon that's too strong. Blazers with the offensive rebound, but Angola knocks it away. And this is where the Hornets have made the donuts all night, is on turnovers and transition points, but can't get it to go there. We'll go back the other way. Deep pass out for Strong. Drives in. That was knocked away by
Caswell. Got
that Caswell. And Stuckey gets an easy 2 on the other end. Again, they'll throw over the pressure, and Strong, nice feed for Eldon, and he'll lay it up and in. Evan Eldon's got his first points of the night. Caswell left side, Weber will let it fly. That's good. Second 3 of the night for Angola, first bucket for Crew Weber, and Hornets have their biggest lead at 13. Angola really trying to force the issue defensively, and that's knocked out of bounds, and they say last touch by Quentin Dickerhoff. Another one of those freshmen for Eastside. Caswell from deep, that rims out. Rupel and Knox kind of knocked each other out of the way for the rebound. Elder back the other way, pulls up left of the lane, then traveled. You're talking about what sports is going on. Almost forgot about the World Baseball Classic that starts in a couple weeks.
Yes.
That's intense.
That is. That has become a big deal.
It has. Now they've got the problem with, for insurance reasons, a lot of the major league players aren't allowed to play now.
Oh, really?
Tapped up and in by Knox. Yeah, I guess mainly if they've had some kind of injury in the past. Inside it goes to Baker, turns and fires, no. And then Stuckey just lost the ball off his leg. It'll be Eastside basketball.
4 rebounds for Knox, 3 rebounds for Stuckey.
Stuckey leads all scorers. He's got 8 here in the first half. Still 5:36 to go in the second quarter. Angola got the turnover. Thomas back the other way. That won't go. Knox out muscles everybody for the rebound. Couldn't put it in, but he's fouled. That's going to go on Nolan Baker. And Baker will pick up his first. He has made life very difficult for Angola inside the paint tonight.
I think Ben was a little, what's the correct term?
A little hesitant.
Surprised.
Yeah. Knox puts the free throw up and in.
There wasn't a foul called on that.
I mean, it seems like anytime the ball's been in the air across the middle of the paint, there's a pretty good chance that Nolan Baker's got his fingers on it or something.
He is a nice player.
17-point Angola lead. And that'll be another turnover by the Blazers.
Six. He plays like it too.
Yeah. Flip in the corner, Weber the three. That's off the side, no. Thomas has the rebound, finds Knox. Couple of dribbles, muscles it up on the baseline, and that's good. That's 7 for Niles Knox. Angola really applying the pressure out on the perimeter. And they're about to force another turnover, but Eastside will get out of it. That's Dickerhoff in the corner, got it inside to Baker, and he's done a lot defensively, but that's his first 2 points tonight. Weber will fire another one. That's good. And the lead has grown to 20.
Boy, he's shooting those with confidence.
And Knox is going to pick up the foul. I think Niles was trying to jump in the passing lane, and he was thinking flush on the other end.
Yeah. Crew 2 out of 3 from outside tonight.
Stockamp and Lance have re-entered now for the Hornets. Stuckey has got another steal. Outlet to Thomas and caught the lip and fell in. And Eastside will take another timeout. Angola's run that lead now out to 34-12. And tonight's game, don't forget, is brought to you in part by Jeremy Bracey with Remax Results. Jeremy's proud to serve our community with the same heart and dedication you see on game night. Whether you're buying your first home or selling your next, Jeremy's here to guide you every step of the way. Call 260-466-5037 and let's reach your goals together. Jeremy Bracey with Remax Results. Hornets now with their biggest lead of the night. They've run it out to 22 points. It's 34-12. And we've still got 3:54 to play here in the first half. And everybody's getting some minutes tonight in the white uniforms.
Lots of them.
And really, it hasn't mattered too much what combination Coach Weber's had in the lineup tonight. The results have been pretty much the same.
They have. The other thing, neither team got to the bonus in the first quarter, and I don't think either team's going to get to the bonus here in the second quarter.
Now looking like it, 3:54 to go, and only one foul whistled against each team. Granted, the officials have really let them be kind of physical tonight. Inside, shot up, no. And the rebound putback is up and good by Nolan Baker.
Back to that zone.
This quite possibly might be the best group of shooters Angola can put on the floor with Lance and Fraley, Weber, and Stockamp. Leroy Ruckman gets 2 on the other end, his first bucket of the night. Stockamp drives in, finds Fraley. I mean, even though Eastside's play in that 2-3 zone, they are challenging every catch along the perimeter. Lance looks like he played through the contact, couldn't get a call. Now Stockamp in the corner. Dribbles into the zone, finds Thomas, down low for Lance. One dribble, had it blocked by Baker. Baker got it again. It's like 6 blocks for Baker tonight.
Crazy.
Well, they'll overthrow. You say the intended receiver, Jacksonville?
Ran a post.
Stockamp from deep, no. Fraley got the rebound, but threw it right to Nolan Baker. Angola's trying to do everything they can to make this game chaotic on the other end, and that'll be Angola basketball. Now we've got an injured Blazer. A little slow to get up, but it's Jackson Dale, but now he appears to be okay. Angola by 22, 18, 34-16. Stockamp down low for Thomas. And had it taken away by guess who? Nolan Baker. And that'll be a whistle to foul on Ben Thomas. First on Thomas, only the second against Angola in the quarter. That'll get Caswell back off the bench, and he's in for Crew Weber.
Yeah, I don't know how many blocks Baker has right now, but he had 2 on that one exchange.
Yeah, and he's got his hands, a bunch of deflections. He's made a difference in the paint. This is a chance for a 3-point play. Dale gets the bucket, and the Angola foul is going to be on Reed Lance. And now Stuckey's going to check back in. So did the Tigers stick with FanDuel for their broadcast this year, or are they going to Major League Baseball?
I think they're going to Major League Baseball.
Stockamp from deep, that rims out. And Eastside's got the rebound. If it weren't for all those turnovers early, Eastside would be right there in this game. Here's Leroy Ruckman with another bucket. And the lead's down to 13. They're almost in it anyway.
I was just going to say they're creeping right back into it.
Stuckey inside against Baker, couldn't get it to go. And boy, Angola just has not gotten, it's like the kid's 7 foot tall out there. That one rolls off. And Coach Brian Weber wants a timeout for Angola. 34-21, Angola with a 13-point lead. We're down to 54.9 seconds to play here in the second quarter.
Boy, things have gotten cold for Angola from the outside, 3 out of 11.
Ever since they went to that 2-3 zone, and with Nolan Baker clogging up the middle and basically altering or blocking about every single shot, it seems like, Angola's really struggled offensively. You get a good look at the pep band, and boy, they just make such a difference when they're at the games. They just change the entire atmosphere.
They are very, very good.
So Hornet basketball out of the timeout, under a minute to play, second quarter. Caswell got a decent look. Off the window, no. Thomas had the rebound. Back out to Caswell again. Stuckey flips it in the corner for Thomas. And he got his hands on another one. Baker got the deflection and the steal. I know Angola's played against, unless he's a lot taller than 6'6" like he's listed, I know Angola's played against some kids that size, and the fire alarm's going off. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. But the fire alarms are going off.
With 5 seconds left.
And now nobody knows exactly what to do. Angola's going to their locker room, Eastside. And I guess we're evacuating everybody?
Looks like it.
All right.
I'm going to shut down here for a little bit.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, would you orderly please leave the building? Thank you. Will you please orderly leave?
Oh, I guess we are leaving, huh?
so here's the deal. We're going to take a break because they are asking everyone to exit the building. So we're going to step away as we go to halftime. Can't really get out the doors just yet anyway. Well, now the alarm is shut off. And just a quick update on the fire alarm situation here in Angola. And it turns out it was the popcorn machine in the concession stand was smoking.
Federal Credit Union is excited to present a check for $3,070, all thanks to the Angola High School Affinity Visa Debit Card Program. Every time you
So everybody's being allowed back in the gym, and we await the second half here on Hometown Media.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
Back at the Hive in Angola, halftime 34-21. Hornets with the lead over the Eastside Blazers. And if you missed it, right at the end of the first half, we did have a fire alarm, and there was some confusion. They did originally ask people to orderly leave the building, and then as about half exited, they discovered it was the popcorn machine. So everybody was allowed back in. Good thing it's cold outside.
Yes, and it definitely was the popcorn machine.
Yes, it was funny because we were just talking. It took it a few minutes. We didn't smell it till just about 2 minutes ago, and it's finally reached the gym in the upper row where we sit. So, yeah, whew.
But the fire alarm went off with, 4.9 seconds left?
About 5 seconds, yeah.
So the players were looking around like.
Everybody was looking at us like, why is the horn going off?
So they finished the last 5 seconds, and then PA announcer came on. Heck, we forgot about the stats. Shot 40% in the first half, 10 out of 21 inside, 3 out of 12 outside, 5 out of 7 from the free throw line. Rupel with 1 rebound, Thomas with 2, Stuckey with 4, Stockamp with 1, Lands with 1, Fraley with 2, Knox with 4, and Crew-Eber with 1.
And here's a whistle and a foul against Angola. That's going to go on Caswell. Just 8 seconds into the quarter. I think we ought to print up T-shirts. We survived the great popcorn fire of 2026.
Yeah. That might be the last batch of the night.
And here's a drive to the bucket. All of a sudden, Dale's got another 2. And Eastside has cut what was an 18-point deficit down to 11. Rupel will take the 3. That's short. Rebound, Knox puts it up, no. And Angola keeps it alive, but guess who comes out with it? Nolan Baker. Angola first the turnover. Hornets look to run back the other way. Weber spots up left of the circle, and that's his 3rd 3 of the night.
3 out of 4.
He's got 9 points. Yeah, let's see if that can maybe light a spark under the Hornets, who really, since about halfway through the first quarter, have struggled from the field. And that'll be another Eastside turnover. And that's been the really big bugaboo for the Blazers tonight, those turnovers.
Got up in the air and had nobody to pass it to.
Caswell jump stop in the lane and took an extra step, and that's a turnover. Here's Baker across the timeline. Throws out of the trap. They'll get an open look in the right corner for Strong. That's no good, and Weber's got the rebound. Caswell quickly to the other end, leaves it for Knox. A dribble into the paint against Baker, wouldn't go. Baker got another block. My goodness. Is he just listed 6'6"? I mean, is he like 6'10"?
He plays like it.
Here's a 3 in the corner that's up and good for Leroy Ruckman. Extra pass, Weber again. It's off the front, no good. Nolan Baker's got the rebound. And Back-to-back threes for Leroy Ruckman. And don't look now, but it's an 8-point ball game. And the Hornets will turn it over. And it's a 6-point ball game. And Angola wants a timeout. Eastside has come storming back from 18 down to cut it to 6. We're back in a minute on Hometown Media.
The hometown life is a good life. Morning coffee at a local cafe. Friendly people who always take the time to stop and say hello. Our hometown is a great place to build a future. We're here to help you do it.
Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and more.
Angola's 18-point lead has been whittled down to 6. It's 37-31, and Weber will take another 3. That's short. Rebound Stuckey, got it to Caswell. He'll have to dribble it back out. And now Angola will have to set up in the half court, and they've really struggled against this zone, but they'll get 2 on the inside that time from Knox. And part of the reason they've struggled so much is every time they've thrown the ball inside, Nolan Baker has just wreaked havoc in the middle.
He has.
Three-point play for Knox pushes the lead back to 9. Rupel's out, Fraley back in. Angola coming back with a full court pressure, trying to change the trajectory of this game, and then Knox is going to be called for the foul. It'll be the second against Angola here in the quarter, and the second on Knox. Now won't go. Rebound tapped out, but right to Leroy Ruckman. He can't get it to go. Angola's got it back the other way. Eastside, nice job to get back into their zone. Stuckey's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Eastside foul, number 14, Nolan Baker, his second. At the line for the Hornets, number 3, Ryan Stuckey.
Stuckey's free throws up and good.
First attempt at the line tonight for Ryan.
Yeah, thinking about having some pancakes Sunday morning and just call it hot cakes and hockey.
I think that's a great idea.
A little bacon.
Should be a heck of a match.
Should they get some Canadian bacon?
Yes.
Angola back to an 11-point lead, but that won't last for long as Eastside's going to go back to the free throw line with Bryce Straw. Weber picks up the foul. That's his second. That ought to be a dandy. Basically, same 2 teams that played in the, what they call it, the World Tournament last year instead of the All-Star game.
Classic 4 or something like that, yeah. Well, the question is whether Crosby will be back.
Yeah, that's a big lead back to 9, 42-33. I tell you what, the first part of that game against Slovakia today, I almost felt sorry for the Slovakian goaltender. Here's a 3 for Weber again, his 4th of the night. I mean, the shots were coming fast and furious in that first period.
They pulled him, didn't they?
Yeah, eventually, yeah. Here's a steal by Stuckey. He'll take it in and lay it in. And just like that, Angola's pushed the lead back to 14. They got the 18-point lead in the first half by forcing a ton of turnovers and getting a lot of transition buckets. And this rebound goes out of bounds. It'll go to Angola as Fraley's back into the ball game. .330 to play here in the third quarter. Stockamp cross court. Weber got another look. That one rims out. Took a big bounce, then knocked out of bounds. Stuckey knocked it out of Baker's hands. It'll stay with Eastside. Here comes the full court pressure again by Angola. Ruckman, the freshman, will bring it across against Stockamp. Inside to Baker, left that on the front of the rim. Then Stuckey couldn't handle the rebound, and it right off his hand and out of bounds. It'll stay on this end.
Baker didn't realize how far he was underneath the basket.
And that's Baker, and then Weber blocked Baker's shot.
.65 against 6'6".
Wow. Somehow he zigzagged his way through traffic, and Bryce Strong gets the bucket.
That was quite a move.
And Fraley on the other end had it blocked by Baker.
He's got to be in double figures, doesn't he?
He's got 6 or 7 at the very least. And the number of shots he's altered. I don't know that we've seen a big guy do that to Angola all year. Weber again. He is having a night. He's got a game-high 15 on his 5th three.
5 out of 9. That's crazy talk.
And you know what? They've needed every one of them.
Yes, they have. Okay, they're up by 15, aren't they? And he's got 50.
Yeah. Fraley, right side, Stockamp. Fraley found a seam, knocks from the corner, and that'll go for 3. And Niles has 13. That's kicked by Fraley as we tick under 2 minutes to play. Again, if you missed it earlier, Angola wrestler Dallas Davidson won his match down at Gamebridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis at the IHSAA State Wrestling Meet. That moves him on to Saturday. He won by pin, by the way. That moves him on to Saturday and guarantees him a place on the podium tomorrow. Very cool.
It is. Outstanding achievement. He's had a marvelous season.
And Stuckey just knocked that one away. Angola back to the other end. Here's Stockamp. He holds up now, accelerates down to the baseline. Pass a little low. Knock comes out with it. Weber again.
Oh.
That one just rimmed out. That one's too strong off the glass from Jackson Dale. Stockamp spins. Weber again. 18 points for Crew Weber on his 6th three of the night.
Six out of 11.
And you know what's kind of amazing? Micah Miller gets loose for 2. Is as aggressive as Eastside has been at guarding that perimeter. Here's Fraley for 3. That's no good. And on the rebound, we've got a whistle and a foul, and that's going to go on Stuckey. But as aggressive as Eastside has been at guarding the perimeter ever since they went to that 2-3 zone, seems like Weber's just getting clean look after clean look.
Heck, hitting 6 out of 11 in the empty gym with nobody guarding is an achievement.
40 seconds to go. Stockamp fake the pass over in the corner, then they say he traveled. Here's Weber, knocked it away, then saved it. Angola looking for an easy 2 on the other end. Thomas from the corner. That's no good, but he's knocked flat on his back, and he'll shoot 3.
Ben's 1 for 2 from the line tonight.
Eastside foul, number 33, Mike Miller. Team's third.
Still nobody's been in the bonus tonight.
No, none of the quarters. The 4 fouls Angola has this quarter may be as close as we've come.
Oh, they're saying that was on the floor.
Oh, wow.
A little bit of a surprise there.
So must have came after the shot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Weber wanted that one.
Yeah, now they guarded him that time. Only took 6 of them. Inside Knox. They got Baker away from the basket, and Knox ends up with an easy 2. And the Hornets now lead it by 21. Here's a steal from Stockamp, and couldn't get it to go, and Angola will take a 21-point lead to the fourth quarter. Angola 58, Eastside 37. We're back after this. You're watching high school basketball at Hometown Media.
This is where I work.
But this place,
It's also where I live.
Sometimes people talk about a community hospital.
and what they mean is a destination, a street address.
But here it's deeper than that.
Here, community is not about a place.
It's about people.
People who want help living healthier lives.
And the people helping them get there.
The true destination is health.
And that's why now it's in our name.
This is where I work.
But this place,
It's also where I live.
Sometimes people talk about a community hospital.
and what they mean is a destination, a street address.
But here it's deeper than that.
Here, community is not about a place.
It's about people.
People who want help living healthier lives.
And the people helping them get there.
The true destination is health.
And that's why now it's in our name.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Jeremy Bracey with RE/MAX Results. Jeremy's proud to serve our community with the same heart and dedication you see on game night. Whether you're buying your first home or selling your next, Jeremy's here to guide you every step of the way. Call 260-466-5037. And let's reach your goals together. Jeremy Bracey with RE/MAX Results. We go on to the fourth quarter. Angola's got the basketball, leading by 21. And as fast as Eastside trimmed that lead down to 6, Angola built it right back up. Rupel got free inside, and that goes down. 60-37, and the steal in the bucket for Ben Thomas. Thomas again, 2 more. And Eastside wants a timeout. Wow, it's hard to believe. About 5 minutes ago, this was a 6-point ball game. Now Angola nearly has it pushed out to a 30-point lead.
Is that the trigger for a running clock? Is it 30?
35.
35.
Now this is exactly how Angola did it in the first quarter. It was pretty much all with their defense and transition buckets, and they went basically the second and third quarter, didn't get a whole lot of that until late in the third quarter. And now they've started off a bang here in the fourth with that same formula. Leading scorers tonight for Angola, they've got 4 players in double figures. Crew Weber, on the strength of 6 3-pointers, has 18. 24 for Niles Knox, 12 for Stocky, and 10 for Ben Thomas. I'm pretty sure all the seniors got to score tonight.
I think so.
Cross-court pass. Here's a turnaround jumper that won't go from Leroy Ruckman, and Angola's got it back the other way. Thomas drives through the lane, kicks it out for Caswell, and his three is good. And it's Angola by 30. That ball is kicked. Now Stuckey is going to re-enter for the Hornets. Reed Lance also checks back in.
Substitution number 3, Ryan Stuckey, and number 11, Reed Lance.
Knox is out. Caswell's out. More pressure from the Hornets. A near steal by Lance.
Flying up into the crowd.
He nearly met the handrail over there on the steps. Impressive crowd, though, for a 6:30 start tonight.
Outstanding.
Ruckman can't get it to go, then a whistle and a foul. This is going to send us back the other way.
Oh, what they call goaltending? I think they did.
Did they?
Didn't they? Yeah.
I didn't see that coming. When's the last time we saw an Angola player get a goaltend?
It's been a while. Oh, my.
Have a night, Crew Weber. He's got 21 on the strength of 7 3-pointers. And then Lance is going to be whistled for the foul.
But the crazy part is that's only off of 12 shots.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an insane percentage.
It is.
That's a career high for Crew, too, by the way.
Yeah, he's shooting almost 60% from the floor. He did take one shot inside, he missed.
Yeah, you'll want to bottle that when a college scout wants to see your tape. Hey, look at this Eastside game. Wasn't one of my better ones, but I was still pretty good.
Yeah.
Thomas leans in and puts it up and in.
Eye for Thomas, too, I believe.
Baseline jumper, no good. Now Rupel pushing to the other end. Angola shot the ball really well here in this fourth quarter. Thomas again. That one rolls off. Offensive rebound, and the putback is good. And that'll send us to a running clock for the final 5:20 of the ball game. Ruckman shot no good. Stuckey the rebound. Long outlet for Rupel. That looked a lot like his interception in the sectional championship game. And Weber's got 2 more. And newsflash, that was inside the paint.
Yeah.
Prior to that, 21 of his points had come from 3.
Oh, he wants to dunk it.
Rupel lays it up and in, and a foul. Hard to believe Angola's about to put 80 on the board, and they really struggled offensively in the second and third quarters.
Mm-hmm.
At the line for Hornets, shooting 1, Tyler Rupel.
I think Thomas was looking for an alley-oop pass there.
Rupel's free throw rings out, but Gosley's got the rebound. Lance, runner in the lane, is good. I mean, it is hard to fathom that earlier in this half, Eastside got this lead down to 6. And it's going to be an over and back call on the Hornets. Angola had built it up to 18. And then Eastside comes storming back early in the third quarter and cut it to 6. And Angola called a timeout, and this game really hasn't been the same since that timeout.
No. Boy, they've just been scorching hot.
And that'll be another Eastside turnover. Under 4 minutes to go. We have hit running clock territory. Weber again.
Oh.
Nope. Might be getting a little tired now.
Yeah.
Whistle and a foul. The goal by Larkin today, the first goal of the USA, that was kind of kid playing basketball, just running down the floor and making a substitution, and a guy running in and hitting a three.
I did not see that.
Nobody, he just
picked him up?
No.
Huh.
He comes straight off the bench, across the ice. They got in the pass, and he scored.
Really?
Yeah.
In-goal substitution, number 1, Tommy Caswell, number 3, Ryan Stuckey, and number 5,
That's the wild thing about hockey. You don't have to have like a stoppage in play to substitute.
No, on the fly.
Yeah, nobody picked him up.
Looks like he's going to finish up the game with the 5 seniors.
Either that or he's going to let them make their grand exit
Oh,
one at a
that's
time.
what he'll do, yes.
Stockamp from 3.
Okay, that was a bomb.
Yes, it was. And Eastside has went into their bench for some guys that haven't played a lot of minutes tonight now. Stuckey's got the rebound. Caswell for 3.
They give him a 2 or a 3 on that.
And they gave him the 3.
They give him the 3.
That's no good. Rupel's got the rebound. Caswell again, no. Rupel with a tap. And Stockamp is bumped from behind, and he will go to the line and shoot 2. And Eastside is going to take a timeout. So no broadcast at West Noble tomorrow night, but we will be here Tuesday for the Angola East Noble game. And then a week from tonight, we'll be at Lakeland for the regular season finale between Angola and Lakeland. And don't forget, IHSAA tournament pairings come out on Sunday evening. Of course, we'll post those as soon as they're out. Because this Angola team is going to have a lot of interest as they get ready to head to the tournament. This will be win number 15 tonight. So if they can run the table, I mean, you enter the tournament with 18 wins, people are going to pay attention.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it, their 4 losses have come on 2 weekends this year, back to back. They lost Friday and Saturday twice.
That's right.
And that's all. That's been it. Well, and then the Westview game in the NECC tournament.
Yeah.
Which they played well enough to win that game. Stockcamp's free throw's no good. One out of 2 for Haven Stockcamp. 87-39. Here's a 3 that's up and no good from Ezwa Fuentes. And it's out of bounds. It'll be Angola basketball as the clock goes under 2.
Does that count as a rebound?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Thomas is definitely fouled on a 3 that time. And he will go to the line to shoot 3. Does the clock stop on free throws?
Yes.
Thomas's free throws no good.
Ben's had a nice night.
Yes,
11
he has.
points, so 12.
It's been a nice senior night for the Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
All 5 seniors have scored.
13 now for Ben.
This has been a really good class for Angola.
Yes, it has.
You know, there's a turnover. Caswell's got it back the other way. Nearly lost the handle. Tried the alley-oop to Thomas. Couldn't get it to go, but then it's cleaned up by Rupel. I don't want to say it was anybody's fault, but when this group came in and were young, this program was in a pretty low place.
Mm-hmm. A lot of changes.
And they brought Angola basketball back to the light again. And Caswell buries the three.
That's his third of the night.
Stockamp can't get it to go. Rupel's got the rebound. And here's a steal. And they're going to call a foul on Angola.
That is going to be it.
Yeah, that's pretty much going to run the clock down. Down to the final 14 seconds. I think Angola was really trying to get to that century mark, but just like the Fremont game, it's not going to happen as the clock is going to wind down and run down, and that will do it. Final score, Angola knocks off Eastside here on senior night, 94-39. And all 5 seniors got in the score column, but it was a sophomore that stole the show. We'll come back and tell you about it when we recap things right after this. You're watching high school basketball, powered by the Steuben County REMC.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and more.
Back at the Hive in Angola, Hornets win at 94-39. They had an 18-point lead in the first half. That was dwindled down to 6 early in the third quarter. And then the Hornets called a timeout, and it was all over after that as they go on to win it. Well, you see the final on your screen, 94-39. While Mark finished up the totals, let's get you our Triton Metal Products Player of the Game. That will go to Crew Weber, who finished tonight with a game-high 23 points. And Mark will tell you about his shooting prowess tonight as he was red hot from behind the arc. But Crew Weber, our Triton Metal Products Player of the Game tonight. Again, 94-39, Angola with the win over the Eastside Blazers. And we're going to be out of here before 8 o'clock. That is a beautiful thing on a Friday.
That is crazy. Okay, as far as the board's concerned tonight, Rupel had 6, Caswell had 1, Ben Thomas had 2, Ryan Stuckey had 9, Stockamp had 2, Reed Lance had 1, Draco Fraley had 2, Niles Knox had 7 rebounds, Crew Weber had 3 rebounds, Parker Gosley had 2 rebounds. For points tonight, Rupel with 8, Caswell with 11, Ben Thomas with 14, Ryan Stuckey with 14, Haven Stockamp with 7, Reed Lance with 2, Niles Knox with 15, Crew Weber with 23, and we'd mentioned with that includes 7 threes as well as a shot inside. From the line tonight, a nice job at the line, 11 out of 16, right around 70%. Outside they were 13 out of 31. And as far as inside, they were 22 out of 39. So overall, a nice job shooting tonight. Hit the boards, created turnovers, and I mean, it's just crazy. They had the lead up to 22 at one point, shaved it down to 8 or 6.
It was 37-31.
Yeah, and then that fourth quarter, they got after it, and they just shot the ball really, really well. So you put that together along with a fire alarm to clear out halftime and the burnt popcorn, and it was quite an exciting night.
And Angola finished the game on what I was trying to do in my head. Was it a 47-8 run, something like that?
Yeah. But you talk about impressive tonight. Baker from Eastside.
Yeah, I mean, defensively, he made things very tough for Angola inside and against that 2-3 zone. It's when Angola was forcing all the turnovers and we're just getting easy bucket after easy bucket and spreading things out and making things a little more chaotic that they started piling on the points. But when Angola had to settle in and play half court, it wasn't a joyful thing for them.
No, and they settled into that 2-3 zone with Baker in the middle. And we don't do stats for the opposing team, but he had to have been pushing double figures as far as blocks were concerned.
He was a menace in the paint.
He was, and in the second or third quarter, now in the fourth quarter, he didn't play quite as much, and they changed things up a little bit as defense, and a lot of that's really when Angola was able to make their run there at the end as well, too.
So the Hornets finished big tonight in a 94-39 win over Eastside here on senior night. Our next broadcast will come up on Tuesday. That'll be when Angola takes on East Noble. No broadcast at West Noble tomorrow night, and then we'll wrap up the regular season 1 week from tonight on the road over in LaGrange at Lakeland, where Angola's already picked up one win this season when they went over there and won in the quarterfinals of the NECC tournament. Both of those nights will be 7:30 starts. So that's going to wrap it up from here. Win number 15 for the Hornets. They are down 15-5 on the season, 94-39. For Mark and Rusty, I'm Brett Briscoe. Have yourself a great night. We'll see you next time.